Welcome back to the City Current Radio Show. I'm your host, Jeremy Park. We're always honored to bring you inspiring stories of individuals and organizations making a difference and powering the good. And we get to dive into the world of Cazateatro. We're joined by Monica Sanchez, Artistic Director and co-founder of Cazateatro Bilingual Theatre Group. And before we talk about the upcoming season, Monica, give us a little background on Cazateatro.
First, gracias. Muchas gracias. Thank you for giving us a few minutes of your time and be able to share some information, some important information with the community. Let me tell you quickly, Cazateatro is the first and only bilingual theater group in Tennessee, and I guess also in Mississippi. We haven't verified that, but I think it is. And our plays are bilingual, English and Spanish. So we try to focus on the importance of being bilingual, and also show the people that we have more things that are in common that can unite us than things that can, separate us as a community. Our mission is that to build a bridge between communities, and we use theater and also special events. And one of the things that a lot of people say, well, I don't want to, well, I like what you do, but I'm afraid to be part of it because I don't speak Spanish. Don't worry. No se preocupen. Don't worry. You don't have to speak Spanish to be part of the Cazateatro. You just have to be open and willing to learn, not just a language, but to learn about another culture. Because Cazateatro has people from Mexico, from Puerto Rico, like Dorimar, from Venezuela, from Colombia. So we have different, even when we're all Latinos, we're a little bit different. So I think that will be the best part. At the end of the day, you're gonna say, hola, gracias, bye, adios. But things like that. So we welcome everybody. And because we welcome everybody, why we organize sometimes cultural events. People already know Cazateatro a little bit about what we do with the Day of the Dead parade, because it's been 5 years. But the people know a little bit about the Latin Fest. The people are still confused. This Latin Fest is with who? Who's doing this? So, well, it's Cazateatro. Last year, it was horrible for a lot of people. We did a lot of this. We did. And the thing this year, we decided to kind of go for it and have our Latin Fest again at the Overton Square. Last year it was virtual, and this year we want to have it on September the 25th, and that's what we want to invite everybody who wants to come. Now, the only conditions we're asking this year for the people, this is a free event, a family event. We have music, dance. We're gonna have a band from Nashville that plays samba music. We find some ladies who are gonna dance samba. And I think that's the best part. The people start going out and say, I'm from Colombia, can I dance? I'm from this country, can I do this? Yeah, sure you can. And we have different collaborations, but the only request we're doing to the people who wants to come is that you have to wear this.
Wear a mask.
Exactly. We are aware that there are numbers still going up, but we also know there's a lot of people having their shots already, their vaccines, but there's still a good number of people whom they can have it, especially little kids. And like I said, this is a family event. We want your kids to come and have a good time and listen to Abuela Tomasa reading a special book for you, or having fun with or trying some new food from El Salvador. So the only way we can do this is if we take care of each other. So try to wear your mask the whole time. We're gonna have different stations with the gel. Exactly. And we're gonna try, it's gonna be a little hard to try to keep the distance, but the booths, they're gonna have their social distance. That's one of the things a lot of people call us, and we feel so great that people say, I want to be there. I want to be part of the Latin Fest, but we have to say no because we have certain number of spots. So maybe next year, but this year we try to take care of the people. We try to have fun and continue with this celebration. But also we want to take care of your family. We want to take care of you, take care of your children. So let's take care of each other.
Absolutely. Well, and I want to go back because to your point, being bilingual, you are very, very inclusive. And so, like you said, you invite everyone to participate and learn about culture and learn about opportunities. And when you talk about dance and colors and face painting, all these things that are a rich cultural legacy, they become an opportunity for us to learn about each other and to do it in a safe environment where we're coming with love, open arms and love. And so that's what I love about your group is that you invite everyone to participate. And as you mentioned, you walk away just learning so much more and being able to speak some new language. And it's just a cool opportunity. So carry that forward into when you look at the upcoming season. Give us a little bit of teaser for some of the other upcoming events as you look forward this year and then all the way into 2022.
Okay. Well, the first one is the Latin Fest, and this is because we're celebrating Hispanic heritage. Remember, the Hispanic heritage is from September the 15th to October the 15th. So we want to show the diversity of the Latino culture here in the Mid-South. But after this, we have a play on the first weekend of October. This one is totally in Spanish. If somebody wants to practice their Espanol, please come to this play. And this play is called Ni con un dedo, not even with a finger. And it's about domestic violence. That is something that we saw last year rising up. Maybe because we were on quarantine, maybe because, I don't know. But we want to put a little bit of part. We want to have resources there for the people who comes, where to go, who to call, who to talk to, not a specific organization, but have a number of organizations to provide information. After that, we come with this fabulous event that I love, the Day of the Dead. We're gonna have a preview night across town. The preview night is just from 5 to 8 to show you just a little bit about the traditions of music, food, like you say, face painting. So we're gonna have that on, this is on October the 18th, a week before, exactly 1 week before the parade. And the parade, like this is a 5th year, 5 years, we can believe it that we've been doing this for 5 years. Last year was so hard, we were so worried not be able, but we're going for our 5th year, and it's going to be exactly like last year because, like I say at the beginning, we want to keep everybody safe. This is going to be also a reverse parade. We're going to have all the floats on the sides so that people can go through the parade. And at the end, the Brooks is going to provide with this little bag with the crafts that they can make at home. You don't have to stand there or anything. You just take them, and when you get home, you want to be able to do it with your children, so yourself. And also that day, we have a lot of people who already wants to have a spot to have a celebration. And many people say, well, I would like to, but I don't know that much. We're going to have teachers workshop on the 11th, on September, this coming September 11th. And we're going to have a community workshop. Those are the things that maybe you want to try first before, so you learn a little bit more. Many people say, well, I want to do it, but maybe some people is going to see me like I'm doing something wrong, like I'm cultural appropriation. And I always say, learn about that culture and do it with respect. And that way you don't have to be worried about cultural appropriation because you're learning about it. So let's do that and come to the parade on October the 23rd. The parade is going to be from 11 to 4 p.m. At the Brooks Museum. And after that, we've been so, I don't know how to say, you can say blessed and happy to have other organizations come in and say, let's try to work together. For example, with the Brooks, we've been doing this for 5 years. But now Opera Memphis reach us and say, what about we do something? Let's do something for Christmas. Perfecto, Navidad, sí, why not? Let's do something. So on December the 18th, we're going to have Christmas in Latino America with at the Dixon. The Dixon is also wonderful people who's always open their arms, not just to my community, the Latino community, but the craziness the Cazateatro sometimes want to do. And they say, yeah, okay, let's do this and see how it works. So those are the things that we have until the end of the year. Of course, next year we have the Afro-Latino, we have a couple plays, but right now we want to focus just until the end of 2021.
Yeah, and I love all the collaborations. I mean, to your point, the ability to collaborate with these other organizations and make it so much bigger is a powerful opportunity. Go back to Day of the Dead because it has a rich legacy, and I want you to explain the focus because it's remembering your ancestors, your legacy to keep their spirits alive. And so I think there's a really cool storyline of Day of the Dead that people need to understand to be able to fully understand the celebration of this festival. Give us a little bit of a backstory on Day of the Dead.
A lot of people say, Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, that's kind of scary. And no, nothing is scary. And people say, that's the Mexican Halloween. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a celebration of life. It's a celebration of life because if you have this movie, Coco, I love it because they got all exactly the facts of this tradition. So if you haven't seen, go and watch the movie. It's a celebration of life because the moment you forget your loved one, the moment you forget your great-grandfather or your grandmother, that's exactly the moment that she or he is really dying. If you keep it in your heart and your memory, they're going to stay alive. That's why we also have pictures in our altars, so you can remember. Even the children, they say, who is that man with the mustache? Oh, that's your great-grandfather. Oh, this is your aunt, this is your uncle. So the idea for us is that keep them alive in our memory and in our heart. And the best way to do is have the celebration where we bring the food they love, the drinks they like. There's the things they for example, they like to read a specific book, you see the book. And even it has a little contest, a religious contest. A lot of people change it a little bit. I was so happy 2 years ago when we did the preview. I had some friends, had one of our members, she's American, and her mom and her grandmother just passed away in the last few months before this event, and said, can I do it? Can I do something for them? But it's going to be a little different. Do it. Do it with the respect that they deserve. Do it. It doesn't, to have an altar, it doesn't mean you have to be Mexican to do it. No, you can do it. And she did. And of course, it was like an American altar because it has like American food, some chips, some things that they like. And that's the thing. That's the important thing, that you show that you still remember and caring about that person that passed away. So the Day of the Dead is nothing to be scared. It's more it's a celebration. It's a tradition that we have. It's part of our culture. A lot of people try. Something that got me mad, I'm going to be honest here, is that sometimes people don't know, but it's not their fault. It's just sometimes they don't research. I was having this meeting, and then this kid came and I was showing a sugar skull to the ladies, and the kid came and said, oh, I know that. That is for Cinco de Mayo. No, it's not. I said, well, I see it. Well, the beer companies start using the symbol of the sugar skull, and that is wrong, but it's part of their marketing. So let's try to learn. Let's try to really, really focus on learn about that culture, and that way we don't make that kind of mistakes.
Yeah. And to your point, all of this is learning, and it's all learning from each other, but also to your point, being able to plug in and celebrate with each other and share the love too, which is a big part of what you all do. So talk about how we can help, because obviously, as you mentioned, these are opportunities for the public to come out and enjoy what you're doing, but how do we help?
Okay, the first of all, please follow Cazateatro and check all the events that we have. Come to our Latin Fest, enjoy it, and maybe you will see something and you will want to be part of next year. We're going to have a lot of things going on, from dance class. We're going to have music. We're going to have one of our characters, Abuela Tomasa, reading a book with the Memphis Symphony. Imagine that. That's what I love. So come to the festival. Just like I say, just take your precautions, wear your mask, and have a good time and share this information. For the Day of the Dead, try to come to their community or community workshop, and that way you learn a little bit more about it. Like I say, everything is in our Facebook page, and you will see the dates and times. We even have once a month this collaboration with the Dixon, where we provide something that we call Viva el Teatro. There's a theater class, a bilingual theater class once a month at the Dixon, and it's free for anybody, for children, for teenagers, for grown-ups who want to come and experience a little bit about to be in theater. They're welcome to come. And you're gonna learn, like I said, you always learn or practice your Spanish when you're with us. And come to the parade, come to the preview night at the crosstown, come to the parade on the 23rd at the Brooks Museum, and be part of the Christmas celebration. Something that you don't know is they even were Latinos, so we have a lot of things in common, like the language. When it comes to this kind of celebration, everybody do it in different way. The people from Puerto Rico have a tradition that I love, that they go and sing to one house. And then the people of that house come with all these people to another house. They sing in that house and they go to another house and another house. So at the end of the day, it's a humongous party that is singing from one house to another one. They call it parandas. It's fun. Of course, with Mexico, we need to have the piñata. The piñata is a tradition on the celebration of the Christmas time. And we're gonna have a play there. We call it pastorelas. We're gonna have a small pastorela. And we're gonna have the pastorela also. Was almost forgetting that. The pastorela on the first weekend of December. The pastorela is a traditional play. Then tell us about the story of what happened with Mary and Joseph when they go traveling from Nazareth to Belen. And because we need to have good and evil, we have a bunch of devils who try to ruin Christmas. And we have a bunch of angels who try to save Christmas. So this is another thing and another beautiful tradition that we're gonna have. And I think the people who start following Cazateatro start learning about these things, and I start understand a lot of things and seeing that we are different, but we can enjoy the celebration. We can be part of the play, we're part of the festival, we part of the parade. That's the most important thing. We always tell the people, the more you know about your neighbor, the stronger the community is gonna be. So please learn about us, learn about the community, and start learning that we are people who are open to learn from you too. So let's do it. Let's learn each other. I think that's the main thing when we try to know a little bit more about one to another.
Absolutely. Well, absolutely love it. The website is cazateatro.org. So cazateatro.org. And obviously all the calendar of events will be on that website. And you can find Cazateatro Bilingual Theatre Group on Facebook as well, and on social media. So everything is out there, easy to find. But Monica Sanchez, thank you for all you and your amazing team do. Thank you for coming on the show.
Gracias, Jeremy. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you for the time. And we hope to see you there.